Conflict resolution has played a great role in my life. Last year I used to get into a whole bunch of nonsense with my friends, so it told me to argue with people, and I didn't really know how to handle it. That's when peaceful conflict resolution started to kick in. I realized in the 7th grade that that wasn't really my life. Why get in trouble? Why get suspended? Why get arrested? Court dates? The fact seeing my mom cry in the room while I'm in court, it really upset me. And I was wondering, why upset your family for everybody else's happiness? And the tool I used to solve conflict peacefully was just walk away from the situation. You don't even have to deal with that person if you know who you are. Like, why risk your reputation for somebody else? So walk away from the situation. Why would you want to hurt your family? Your career ahead of you? You don't have to deal with it.
Some of the ways that kids could resolve issues with their peers would be to, if they're feeling anxious and angry and they are upset, is to walk away. They could talk to adults, they could talk to the kids and try to resolve it. Some of the other ways kids, like, they get angry at first, so how to cool themselves down. Some of things that I've told kids, or even my own kids, is to count, take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. Think of what you're going to say and do before doing it. You think of the consequences. A lot of kids I know, they would do other things like just walking away, ignoring the others, but sometimes it doesn't work. So that's when you would go to get another person, a mediator or an adult, to discuss things and try to resolve it. One of the other things I tell kids, because in this day and age a lot of kids are fighting, and they're not fighting like how my brothers fought when they were young. They're using weapons. So if you don't carry stuff, you're less inclined to actually use it. So, stay away from, the knives and the guns and all that type of stuff, because there's a lot of young folks dying because they are carrying things and something happened and they just resort to that. Before a fight, like if you see you're getting angry and the other one is getting angry, before you think of fighting, come up with a compromise instead of just acting out. But that's what I've done in the past, and it works if the kids actually try it.
A positive adult role model is somebody in your life that you look up to, that is always going to be there to help you in each and every way. That's going to help you in a positive way, that's going to lead you away from negative conflict and negative situations. I met Susan Houlihan 5 years ago at my first summer job here at Waterbury Youth Services. Susan has been a great role model to me. She has been with me throughout all my years of high school, and has been with me through every tribulation and every problem that I've been through, every negative path that I've been down. She's been there. She gives great advice, and she wants to lead me to a positive path, and that's what a positive adult role model is. it's not only your boss or somebody that you're close to. It's just anybody that you look up to. Your friend, your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle, your doctor. Even police officers are positive adult role models. They want to impact our lives in a positive way. I feel that every teen should have a positive adult model. And if you feel like you don't have any, you don't need to look close to you. You could see somebody on TV that you feel is positive, somebody that you feel is making a positive impact on society, and when you see that, you will feel that they have a positive impact on you.
What I would say to any youth to make them more positive is to be aware of the decisions you're making now for your future. I think it's very common that kids don't think about the consequences that are going to happen to them eventually. As far as sex and drugs, everything has a consequence. So whatever you do right now is going to have a consequence for the things you choose. Grades are very important. Be realistic about what you want out of life. Choose wisely. Don't think you're invincible, because you're not. Be realistic. Listen to your parents as much as possible. I know they get on your nerves and you think you know more than them, but really they want to lead you in the right direction. So the more you can listen to your mother or father, the better off you'll be. Education, I think, is extremely important. You can't get anywhere without a bachelor's degree.
Too fat, too short, too ugly, too stupid, no fun. If you're nagged by these thoughts, you're not alone. Everyone has them. You're a loser. But not everyone believes them. Loser, loser, loser! Self-esteem is an inside job. There will always be someone prettier, smarter, taller, thinner, and funnier. Don't compare. Everyone's good at something. If you don't learn to control the nag, she'll control you. It's your choice.
One of the best things a teen can do to improve their self-esteem is to just jump in and do something that they think that they can do, but they're not positive they have all the details worked out. Once anyone does something that they feel is a little bit difficult, but they take a leap of faith and they just do it, 99% of the time they prove to themselves that they can do it, that they're good at it, and that they can make a difference. And I think that's just something that we all need to do and to learn, and that's something that if teenagers start early and do, just doing the action, don't think too much about how or what could go wrong, but just taking a deep breath, asking the question, doing what needs to be done. It's a great way to build self-esteem, because you'll have success and then you'll have more confidence as you move forward.
As an example of someone whose self-esteem grew in my personal experience at Waterbury Youth Services, when I first met Jose Negron, he didn't believe he was very smart in math. He had this sense that he wasn't good at it, he couldn't accomplish things in math. And I've met with several students here in trying to do some math tutoring, and I knew right away that Jose had good mathematical aptitude, but he just didn't believe that he could conquer the problems that were in front of him in his assignments and in his tests. And after a few times of just talking it out, being together, explaining to him that he did understand the concepts and he could do well in math, I actually saw his self-esteem in math grow to the point where, well, his grades went from something in the high 60s to in the low 90s over 2 semesters. And He's gone on to college now, and I know he's doing well in math, and I know it's because he believes in himself now. And that's the type of stuff that I think can happen when people are given a chance to have an understanding of their actual skills and to put them in play and have somebody to support them. So one of the other things about self-esteem in teenagers is that it's nice to have a support system around them, people that remind them that, yeah, there are challenges in life, but if you have the ability to focus on what you need to do and to address those challenges, you can build up your skills, and when your skills are built up, so will your self-esteem grow.
I started tuning Jason around 5 to 6 months ago. He's currently in the 4th grade. He's around 11 years old. The past experience that I had with Bob, the tutor, he helped me feel more comfortable about myself and helped me get my math skills back up. And now, because of what Bob did for me, I'm doing the same for Jason. He didn't have as high of test and quiz scores as he could get, and now he's picked his stuff back up. He's doing better in reading also, which I help him with, and he just feels more comfortable in school. He tries to help other kids out that don't get the concepts that he's learned from me.
We would like to give a special thank you to Waterbury Youth Council for giving us this opportunity.